Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Suk and you are on the Suk Effect. And today I am going to talk about something very real, something that is straight coming out of my heart. So I have been thinking about sharing about all this with you guys since a long time. So I am going to tell you a small story. Okay. So there was a day when I used to look outside my house, when I used to look outside the window of my house, and I used to think that maybe we never lived here. Okay, there was a time, okay, and I used to, and you know, this sentence that maybe we never used to live here, this is quite a heavy feeling for a child. So let's take that I was 7 or 8 years old, and I was a child who like wished that maybe we never lived here. Okay, when I was 7 years old. Okay, and I used to think about this thing daily. Like there was not a single day passed without me thinking about this. Okay, because the area we lived in was not good, was not residential, I would call it. Okay, and it wasn't residential. Okay, it was proper industrial area, and uh, there was no neighbors and all. Yeah, kind of no neighbors. Okay, or if there were people, like couldn't be neighbors with them because it was an industrial area. Okay, there were lots of factories and stuff. So okay, working area basically. Yeah, I was disappointed, but I couldn't I couldn't fight with the fact that like where I was born. But you know, there was one thing I kept doing, the one thing that was alive in the heart of, in my inner child. There was one thing alive, it was hope, and it was a dream. So like I always used to dream about what kind of house I want. I did not used to think that like the house I buy will be like this or that. I was like, even my father buys it, or anybody, like like in the family. So I just thought that maybe one day the house I live in will have a good open, balcony kind of thing, or like a good beautiful terrace. Okay, and there will be trees in front of the, like when I open the window of my room, there will be trees. Okay, there will be beautiful sunset, something like this. Okay, I used to dream of this. I used to dream and wish that I want to live in a good area, in a beautiful area which has a bit of nature, because the area uh, where my 7-year-old self lived, there were no plants there, no trees there, no parks there. There were just factories and pollution and noise. Okay, and yeah, so I didn't just like kept sitting and just to see if like what happens. I started manifesting it. Like I have been manifesting it without even knowing that I was manifesting it. Okay, since I was a child, because I always had the dream that I want to live in a good area, in a beautiful place. Okay, like in a beautiful, good neighborhood. It wasn't about buying the house, it was just about living in a good area. Okay, and what I read, like when I got to know about manifestation, okay, so I am wishing about this even when I didn't know about any manifestation, okay. So after when I knew about like what manifestation is, I started manifesting it. I read a lot about it, okay. A friend of mine told me about it, and I did so much of it, the research. I checked all the blogs online, all the articles and all, okay. I read everything like that I could, not everything, but whatever source I could get, whatever resources I could get, I read about manifestation a lot, okay. and and I started with some one technique, okay. There are a lot of techniques, but there was this one technique that I started with, okay. And I used to do that daily. I There was not a single day that I skipped that thing. I did that daily, almost, or not almost, like actually daily. I have not skipped a day, okay. And uh, you know, I would like to show you guys something. And now, this is my room. This is my room's window. When I look out of it, this is my view. See, here's a park in front of the house, and trees, the thing, the most important thing my younger self dreamed of. And good area, good neighborhood. And about why I am showing this to you all, because my younger self my younger self would not think of how this happened. It was sudden. The actions that happened was sudden, but my manifestation, I manifested this, and I was so happy. I was aware of what is happening now, but I manifested this. The universe actually helped me manifest this. The message I want to give you all: the universe is not on a budget. You can ask for whatever you want. You can actually manifest. See, harm to none, and you can manifest anything. About your growth, about your life, you can manifest actually. And the thing is, I didn't think about how it is going to unfold. About the how part, I had no clue about it. And if I tell you guys how this happened, how I'm here right now, this is not the house my 7-year-old self were living in was living in. This is a new house. I don't own it, but you can see things I dreamed about. And because I had full belief that I deserve this thing. I deserve this beautiful view out of my house, like just uh, just out of my window. And I got it. I just wanted to show you guys this, that this is the proof, and I have manifested it. My younger self never thought. I always believed that I deserve a beautiful life, but my younger self did not thought about how I'm going to get it, but I knew that I am going to get it. So guys, now Now there are days when I wake up and I open my door or I look out of my window and I see this beautiful view of birds chirping and trees looking so pretty and morning sun admiring me, like so pretty. The view is so beautiful here and I love it. For me, I don't know, maybe for some of you like this could be bare minimum, but bare minimum is subjective for everybody. Okay, it's a separate thing. But my younger self always wished for this, always craved for a beautiful place to live in, and my younger self would be so proud of me that I manifested it. You guys can also manifest whatever you want while doing no harm to none. Okay, guys, until next time, bye bye.